Good morning or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I hope this video finds you doing well. This week in math is going to be, I think, a little bit easier than multiplying mixed numbers. I know some of you might have had a little bit of trouble with that. So we're going to step back and we're going to talk shapes. We're going to talk shapes this week and next week. So this week our focus is going to be triangles. And I think that's going to be helpful for you guys because I know in language arts you're working on writing a paper with Mrs. Carlini. So hopefully when it comes to math, you're able to power through it with little to no questions, and then you can jump right into your language arts and focus on your paper. So hopefully that works out well for you. So types of triangles, guys, we can classify triangles based on their angles or based on their sides. And we're going to talk about those two types of classifications. And then this week, you're just going to practice classifying triangles. You just have to be able to look at a triangle and know, okay, I can call that a right triangle, or I can call that an isosceles triangle. So we're going to talk about a few ways to remember those names and what those triangles look like. So the first way we're going to classify triangles is with their angles. So you remember back in fourth grade, you talked about angles. An acute angle is an angle that's less than 90 degrees. A right angle is 90 degrees, and an obtuse angle is more than 90 degrees. So when we're classifying triangles based on their angle, we're looking at their three vertices to see what types of angles they have. So in this case, if you have an acute triangle, it means that all three vertices are less than 90 degrees. All three angles have to be less than 90 degrees. If you're looking at a right triangle, it means one of the angles is 90 degrees exactly. And normally they give you that little tiny box square to mark that that's 90 degrees. They did not in this picture. But that's what they normally do to let you know that that is a right angle. And then an obtuse triangle means that one of the angles is larger than 90 degrees. So he's kind of tilted back here. This angle would be larger than 90 degrees. These two are acute, but this one is larger than 90. So then we're classifying this triangle based on this angle, which is obtuse. Then we can classify them by their side lengths. So you can see these little tick marks. Since there's two tick marks here, two tick marks here, two tick marks here, that's how they're showing you that all three sides are equal. And it's called an equilateral triangle, which has the word equal right in the beginning of it. So an equilateral triangle means all three sides are equal. And if all three sides are equal, then actually their three angles are also going to be equal. An isosceles triangle has two equal sides. So you can see there's two tick marks on this one and two tick marks on this one. So it's showing these two legs of the triangle are equal. And if you think about isosceles, how many eyes do you have on your face? Two, right? So two equal sides, you have two eyes. And then scalene means it has no equal sides. So none of the sides are equal. And I like to think of that as the scary triangle because none of them are equal. So the way we can classify triangles by their angles and by their sides. So scalene means a triangle with no congruent size. So congruent means equal. So you can see that there's one tick mark here, two here, three here. That's trying to show you that all three sides are different. Even though they might look like they're the same, they're different. Isosceles is a triangle with at least two congruent, so that means equal, sides. So there's two tick marks here, two tick marks here. It's showing that this triangle has these two legs equal. And then an equilateral triangle is all three sides are congruent. So we have 1, 2, and then I can't get rid of the bottom. Oh, if I go over here, it's not gonna go away. There we go. And then the third one on the bottom there, the base of the triangle is also equal. And then angles, acute, all three angles of the triangle are acute. Obtuse means you have one angle that's obtuse, and a right triangle means you have a triangle with a right angle in the corner there. So those are the 6 different ways you can classify triangles. So now I would like you to try to classify triangles on your own. So when you go to the Google Classroom, not science, you will see that you are on Monday. So you watched the lesson. Then I want you to go through this Google slide where you will classify some triangles. Then there is the vocabulary, and you will continue practicing classifying triangles all week. So there's a brain prop with sorting triangles. There are 2 classifying triangle games, and then Thursday there's a quizzes to check your understanding about classifying triangles. So a pretty laid back week this week, which again I think is going to be beneficial for you and your writing when it comes to ELA. So you can focus your time there. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. But it's been nice talking triangles with you. Um, Now I kind of want a slice of pie looking at that triangle. Have a good week, guys.